We hear a lot today about marketing's influence within the business. But what sort of 2 or 3 things are you personally doing to elevate marketing at board level then where you are?
So for me, making sure that I'm equipping myself, I suppose, with that knowledge I need to approach discussions at board level in the right way. So, typically a CFO or a CMO relationship is a bit like Superman and Lex Luthor, isn't it? I always joke about that with my CFO here at UPP. So I think I really try and tailor my discussion. So, with that person in particular or a chairman role or shareholders, I think when talking about marketing, it has to be those conversations about commercials and numbers and return on investment and how marketing is contributing to overall growth and actually driving company valuations. I think that's key. So definitely an area for me to develop further in is having a more extensive grounding in kind of financial and analytical skills. For me, it's definitely something I'm looking into. I think that there's also something about we as marketeers, have this amazing access to data and analytics. And I think sometimes we use that and sometimes we don't. So I think really making sure that within any conversation I'm having at that level, that I'm bringing it back to the data, I'm bringing it back to that insight that we're getting from our customers. We've just launched, actually, in the last couple of months, a new innovation and enterprise hub at UPP. It's initially only internally focused, but that is going to branch out to students, our university partners. So really leveraging something like that, I think, is important because it brings new intelligence into those discussions that might not necessarily exist. And then I suppose from a more kind of C-suite level, I think, hopefully my career will continue on a successful trajectory across boards and exec leaderships. But I think if you think that there's not really that many roles out there and it's very competitive, I think most people that do land in these roles have tended to have had C-suite experience or governance experience previously. So for me, definitely looking at an additional NED role at some point to really build out that more kind of governance, director responsibility aspect to be able to represent marketing at that level. I think they're probably the 3 areas for me that are key.